Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 2nd, and we're talking about trending topics.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's unique. That's unique. Yes. No. Wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You rocking with Moochie, and this is MOOCHILLA'S with you. So, yeah, Hammer, because you came through. And today, we are talking about the shy Lord, Emmett. Look, I got a special guest here today because I know he want to calm me down because he's mad because Emmett made it. But I'm just rejoicing here like, oh, Lord, thank you. But this one, look, we went back and forth this morning on the Discord just about him. He laughing about this. I'm laughing about this. But this is my dude, the plug from the D, Brillo. What's up, Brillo?
What's up, Moochie? What's up, chat? We back in the building. Moochie, it's been a minute. I kind of had to take a step back from YouTube, but I'm kind of trying to get myself back into
It
the game.
happens.
I hope y'all missed me, man. But Brillo is back, and it's the press tour.
So, look, oh, you got villain on today, too? You got the right shirt on for this segment, dude. Look, you came prepared. The plug is always prepared, though. The plug always got it.
I'm ready.
The plug always got what you need. So now, look, the plug
Appreciate
saying he
that.
the villain, and he wearing it loud and proud. So,
I'm right about that. Now, look. Last week, okay, I've been very critical of the Shy. Last week, I was on cloud nine. I was on cloud nine when Emmett was leaking on the floor, and man, I was so upset when he came up out that sleep, man. And listen, nothing,
I was happy. What you wanted him to leave all of those children behind, Brillo?
Moochie. I just need something of some type, something that's going to make me care. Like, don't get it twisted. I like Emmett. I feel like his character has grown. There's certain aspects that he's still a suck at heart, but hey, he's a lovable suck at the end of the day. Um, I feel like that's the only thing that that's one of the only characters that I care about. So I kind of wanted I wanted to feel something for the show because the characters that I'm invested in, they don't seem to have a storyline. So if Emmett was, that's something shocking that would happen. And I feel like the city would have kind of galvanized behind Emmett being taken out like that. And I just needed something. And it didn't hurt that everybody loves Emmett. And it didn't hurt that, I feel like he's top three sucker in television history. It's still aspects of his character that I can't stand, but I know we're gonna get into that.
Look, she said, Deborah said, I told you Reggie would be staying with Candy. Yeah, you did. We talked about that with the trailer breakdown, Deborah. I wrote it down. Do you remember? Yes, you made the book. So, yes, you predicted that before we even was thinking about it. So, yes, you was on the money with that, boo.
Shout
So,
out to Reg too, cause he really must have took her to Pound Town because she just letting him stay that quick. Shout out to Reg, man.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this. What's up, Eric H? I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you think that there is going to be a problem between Dante and Reg now? Because that was Dante's woman. I know they wasn't a couple, but that was his woman.
I mean, he might be a little salty, but at heart, Dante is a player, and he let it be known that they wasn't exclusive like that. So you can't do it like you can't have it both ways. So yeah, he gonna feel a way about it, but he not like that. You know, it's just ego thing because he let it be known like they wasn't exclusive. So
Yeah, this is true.
it's just an intricate, interesting plot twist in this soap opera that we call The Shy. I feel like I'm watching Beyond the Gates, Moochie.
You do?
Down there watching Beyond the Gates.
Well, but
Hey,
I'm here for all the drama. And last week was a roller coaster of emotions for me. I was up and down screaming at my TV.
oh my
If the
God.
show is
Emmett
making you
brother,
do that, I'm all right.
I can't Emmett brother worse than JP, Moochie.
Oh
There I said it.
yes,
He worse than JP. I can't stand his brother.
yeah. And I still feel like it's more to come. I still feel like it is more to come as far as Damien with his troubles. I feel like it's not over. I feel like we're not out the woods with this. I also feel like he is going to continue to gamble, and and or am I wrong? What's your take on it? Do you think that we're gonna see more of him being a F up?
Yeah, because it's always next time you do this, I'm gonna write you off from the family. Next time, and you keep giving him a next time, bro. Get out of this. Get out of this hospital. Go back to wherever you came from. He a grown man, bro. You didn't. So you gotta go, man. Simple as that. Let me ask you this, Mochi. What like? How do you feel about Jake? Because me, for one, I feel like they fumbled with Jake. Why not? Why is Jake leaning towards Vic? Wouldn't it be more intriguing if he was kind of leaning towards and being mentored by his other brother Reg? Like that, wouldn't
I
that be more exciting if Jake was actually doing something? And you know, even though that's the
But we
wrong
we
thing to
did
do.
see him being mentored by him just one episode, and it went totally opposite. Jake had his own clothing line. He was developing his stuff. Reg wanted him to drop everything and focus on getting monies from ATM machines. We going backwards. This was
I
stuff he was doing when he was a child. Why
I
is he
get
still
that.
so this is going backwards. He's not showing him anything new.
I get that, and that is true. But I just want some type of storyline for Jake. Like, what's happening? I like Jake and Papa, and it's like we get no story. Papa got a whole church, and then you gonna preach to Papa's pulpit and let this man who your dad didn't even mess with come and take the church. Moochie,
Look,
what we
we
doing?
gonna we gonna get there. We gonna
Oh
get
my
there.
goodness.
But let's start with this. I want to talk about Hannibal.
Mm.
Now, Hannibal is the one that actually took Emmett to the hospital. What do you think is gonna come behind this? Because remember, he's mingling with everybody. Tiff, you got him doing business with Nook. You have him doing business with well, if it wasn't for Emmett wouldn't Tiff wouldn't even be really she was doing business with him, but it wouldn't have got even closer than how it is.
Right. Here's the thing, Moochie Hannibal. I wanna like his character, but hey, I'm from a time you have to pick a side, man. You damn near like a snake. Nobody can trust you for real. Okay, I'm not mad at you for taking Emmett to the hospital because that's Emmett. But did you really have to give up Reg? Was that necessary? Are you that afraid of Nuck? Like,
He
and
knows
Nuck
where
didn't
he
even
is now,
threaten you.
though.
He didn't even threaten you.
He said he's the mastermind behind all of this. That means he know he took out Q. He's still thinking if he took out Rob. So he's thinking he's the mastermind behind all of this. So when I say all of this, I'm thinking he putting it together that he has something to do with taking out Rob. Do you think that, or am I
He,
too? Is it too far fetched?
you might be giving. I never thought about it like that. It could be true because he is very smart. So he may put that together, but I just feel like his days are like he didn't have to give up Reg. Everybody's so mad at Reg, but like Reg said something, bro. You don't ever go attack nobody like Reg and think that it's 1934, Moochie, and we're just gonna fight it out. Come on.
But you got to remember this: Emmett let off emotions. He was not in his right frame of mind. And be honest with me, Brillo. If he was in his right frame of mind, do you think he would have ever went after him, knowing what his brother is doing? He would have had more questions. We know this. He was woken up out of a sleep,
Right.
and he was still kind of hungover. To me, I feel like he was still drunk.
He was. And when you think about it, what really happened to his brother, Damien? What really happened?
No,
He
he
got
just.
smacked around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't. He didn't even have to go to the hospital, Moochie.
Nope, he got smacked around a
He
little
damn
bit,
near
and his face
deserved
was
that.
leaking.
He
He got.
deserved that.
He did. He got smacked around a little bit, and his face was leaking.
So Emmett actually overreacted.
Yeah, well, I agree because he was woken up out of his sleep, and I feel like he should have said more to try to stop him, Damien. He didn't do
Keisha,
that.
Keisha should have did. They both. No, you
She
right.
was trying though.
They both. But yeah, she is pregnant. He should have did everything in his power to keep him. Come on, man. He's just a sucker. He is a. I can't stand him. I never thought nobody would surpass JP from Ford Smoochie, but this dude has no redeeming qualities.
Do you think he's just gonna? Do you think he's going to redeem himself or no? Because we already know him and Emmett are not those kind of dudes that's gonna pick up a hammer and do
That's what
that.
I'm about to say. The only thing he can do at this point is turn Reg water off.
Mm,
Cause you still owe me that 5K. And I need it
yeah.
right
Well,
now.
no, he owe him just a G. That's it, because he bought four. Hey, Sally. Nakia is in the building. Stephen Harris, Demarcus, Eric H, Tamika from Tamika's Den, Deborah Amos, and a slew of others. Um, I just I think I want to see if he redeems himself, but I don't. I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
one
it's
more
it's
thing that happens.
it's I mean it's come on, he done already stole money out the out of Smokies.
Mm-hmm.
And then Emmett fires the other dude for no reason.
He fired him because he planted that seed in his head. If somebody to me, I would have got rid of him too because that if he thought of the idea, he thought about robbing me. That's my thoughts.
He really was trying to save your knucklehead brother life.
I
But
know,
I
but
guess
he's
he could have told
always a
Emmett.
tattletale too, though. This is why Keith came at him before because he made him end up getting time. But don't get mad because he was running out of there faster than you. So this where we see now it matters where Keisha is in the relationship because you see they wasn't gonna let her go back there. Even the ex-wife was trying to go back there. I thought that was kind of wild. But they all showed up at the hospital, and I feel like Damien shouldn't have even been able to go back there because this was all his damn fault.
That's another thing, Uchi. I know it's TV, but ain't no way Damon would have been around me at this time. Well, did they only person who kind of know the truth is Keisha at this time?
Keisha, I no, we can't even say that because right here at this time where we're looking at right here,
Yeah,
that's all who knows the details about everything that's going on and who did what to whom.
right.
I like Zeke's sermon. This was the best one yet. He seemed really genuine and human today. We're gonna get to that fool later.
He did, but man, I can't, man. Oh my
I don't trust
god,
him.
Moochie, why
I
they do
don't trust him.
some of my favorite characters, like the OG characters, like Papa and Jake? It's just so
I feel like
sad.
they're abandoning their storylines. They could have had
Come on,
something
man.
really good with I feel like they could have had something really good with Emma's with Jake's clothing line. They, he it was blowing up, and I know that it fell by the wayside because of what Reg did because he wanted to leave it alone. But they're not associating with each other anymore. So why this needs to be picked back up? I don't like that it's abandoned. They just made him a player, and they made Jake a player, and that's it. I know he's like basically sowing his oats or whatever the case may be,
Right.
but
He
I want to.
right, but Moochie, he a player, and then his brother come immediately take his girl.
Yeah.
What's the point of that? So they build that player for no reason, and then he just reverts back to seventh grade now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna ask you this question. She knows that now. She finally knows that it's actually Victor that did it, and Victor's alive. So everybody in that room know now that it was not Victor, Reg, that it was Reg that did it. Except for Tiff at this time. She don't know. I want to know when she finds all of this out.
Oh my god! Don't get me started on Tiff. Like, I mean, she should be able to put two and two together.
She taking too long for me. She need to put together that it's Nook and put him down. Moving on. So they're writing Reg out of their life, but you see how Shad is having this conversation. He don't like the way this is going down, and you got Nook in the background peeping all of this that's going on. What's your take on it, Brillo?
I feel like Shad is the only person that's thinking clearly. Like they gonna throw away your brother because of Emmett. Emmett went over there starting it with him, bro. Like, damn, if I was Reg, I'd definitely feel away. Uh, all of this energy they need to have that towards Nuck. Reg ain't even done
Yeah.
nothing. He
It's like
hasn't
they
done
scared of him,
anything.
right?
And why? Nuck is indiscriminately. He smoked somebody for wearing some jewelry. He you know what I'm saying? All this energy, nobody could put this together. And where is Bakari?
He ain't even in school because they already said he not focusing on his studies and he falling about behind in writing his book.
I don't even know if he graduated high school.
Okay, so what you think of Hannibal's wife, Kyla Pratt, is the character, Kyla Pratt's character? What did you think of her? I like her. She's
I like her.
spicy.
I like her. Um, yeah, it really nothing to complain about. Only thing she talking about you sleeping on the couch. Like what?
You know darn
Somebody
well.
else. I'm saying that black women don't talk like that. You sleeping on the couch? No, that's some movie stuff. No, he not coming over here. You,
She said that
I
though. She
know. I'm
did say
saying like,
that.
yeah, she wouldn't have been like, you're sleeping on the couch. She'd have been like, nah, it ain't happening like that.
You know he.
She would have been a lot more meaner. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
There would have been a
But
lot
you
more
know,
attitude.
I feel like Hannibal wasn't gonna let that happen anyway, because he know how grimy Reg is. He seen what happened with how he did his own brother, so he wasn't gonna let him stay there.
Right.
He wasn't gonna let him stay there. And he didn't. He kept his life separate, and now his worlds is starting to collide too. Nobody knew that Hannibal had a wife. Last time we saw Hannibal was in season 1. I'm talking about when we see him intimate in his life at home. Usually we seen him at whatever dispensary or wherever he got his business at. The last time we saw him at home was when he had that apartment when he had the Asian guy living in his closet. You know, I mentioned this before on one of my lives that he had the Asian guy living in the closet and charging him rent. So we're really seeing this. And is she gonna be dragged into this mess? And that's what I want to know.
I hope so. I mean, we need a good actress. I mean, that would be something. Honestly, Moochie, I don't know what direction. It's so many storylines going on, some of which are pointless, like Dom and her husband, the whole "I want a baby" thing. Like, come on, where's Gemma?
Well, Jim, they're in New York. I think that was the end of that when they wrote them off. I feel like they did Maisha a disservice. I feel like she should have had more of a they abandoned her storyline too. It seemed like they abandoned all of these kids once they grew up. And these were the ones that we were following. We followed them from like 8 or 9 years old till they graduated from high school, and then it's like, all right, that's it. I kind of missed them.
Right.
I miss their parts. And I hope we get back to something like that, or are they changing the show like how they revamped it when Brandon was taking on?
Yeah, they definitely are. I mean, we got the whole Alicia, like nobody's putting this together. Like, come on, it's. I think Alicia gonna find out first about Nuck.
You think so?
I mean, that,
I think Hannibal already put it together. The question is he going is remember you said the snake comment? Is he gonna be the snake that you saying he is? And just swivel out of this and keep it moving and grow another skin.
I definitely think so.
She pissed me off at the hospital, Dom. She just comes off right here as a very selfish person. And I don't think they even thought they didn't think this whole thing through about getting married. They thought about um intimacy as far as getting married. They didn't think about everything that entails marriage. He didn't even know she don't want kids.
Right.
And she seemed like she is not going to budge from this. So do you think this is the end of their relationship?
Essentially, yes. I mean, she didn't even want to pray. Like, yeah, they should not have got married. They got married for the wrong. They was horny,
Mm-hmm.
and he was
He was looking
acting.
at that booty.
I don't know what. Come on, like, come on, man. What are we doing here, bro? Like, it's not that serious.
They need to be over Reg. That was a complete come up for him. He could have took that 4 from him and moved on. He didn't have to beat the brakes off of him for over $1,000.
It's principles. It's
Yeah,
I
that you
don't care
didn't
if
lose anyway.
it's
Exactly.
$5. Like, come on, Nakia, Nakia.
It was all gain for him. It was because he didn't have the money to begin with.
Come on, we know Red's not letting that slide.
I'm sorry. He did some bully nonsense to me.
He should have stayed off the porch, man. Damien, he should have stayed off the porch instead of being a gambling crackhead. Come on, man. He just couldn't stop. I get what y'all saying. Oh, Reg is a mean. He's a mean person.
So let
He
me
took
talk.
delight in beating him up.
What did you say? You took delight in beating?
No, I said he took delight in beating him up. But at the end of the day, it was just a little butt kicking, man. It was just he smacked him up. Wasn't nothing serious. He ain't even had to go to the hospital. He
All
ain't
right.
beat,
So if that was the case, then why couldn't he take the ass whooping too?
he ain't know what Emmett was on. And plus, we
He
not
knew that.
friends.
He said, "You beat up my brother. He owed me money. You didn't have to. You didn't have to let it off. All you had to do was buck Emmett in the head with it, and he would have backed off. All you had to do was show it to him. He probably would have backed off.
Honestly, I think it went off. He did it. It was all Ain't no excuse for what Reg did. He wasn't right either. But I mean, that's what come with it. When you go looking for trouble, you find it. You
Mm-hmm.
right. Reg shouldn't have smoked him, but it's Reg. He not taking it. He not taking it. It's not 1932, Moochie. That's why you don't go. If you're gonna go for a fight, you better be prepared to take it wherever the next person want to take it in 2025. If you think you about to box somebody out here in these streets, I would suggest you find some conflict management skills.
Definitely. Dom could adopt the kid with Jamal. Yeah, well,
She
we'll see
don't
if
want
that
no
happens.
kids.
She don't. It seemed like she don't want to be bothered with any type of little people. I'm cracking up at him being a gambling crackhead.
He couldn't resist, man. Already. Oh, can we make a friendly gentleman's bet? Come on, bro.
He should have just been like, no. He should
And
have
then you
listened to
got
Hannibal.
finesse. because Reds just said like 5 or 6, 7 stat, a whole stat line, bro. No, this is one thing: points. We betting on the points. How many points did he have? How many rebounds did he have? This dude said points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, turnovers, and fouls. Damn, who's gonna get all of those right? And he,
Exactly, because he did some bait and switch ish, and that's the problem. I feel like Reg is about to get his because he can't fight. That's why he pulled the hammer. He couldn't. He didn't even want to fight his own brother. But Jake, he'll bully him. But Trig, he didn't want to. He didn't want no smoke with him. Just like I don't really think he really wanted with Nuck.
no, Nuck act like he's everybody act like they scared of Reg though.
Oh, I meant to like. So I wanted to ask you about Tiff. Now, she's in a predicament right here where she could lose both of the fathers of her children, which she hasn't even seen EJ with all of this going on. Nobody talked to the poor baby yet. So I want to see how that goes. Who's gonna be the one to talk to him? Is she gonna leave this all for Keisha or is it for herself? And then we got Angela and what's uh,
Alicia,
Alicia? Yeah, why am I saying Angela? Alicia, she's telling her she needs to have a will and stuff like that. But I think she was having this conversation for herself. I think she knows she's about to get some retaliation behind all of this. What's your
man.
take on it? You see her making it out of it, Alicia?
Alicia, oh, it's what Alicia need to do. Yeah, she gonna make it out. Uh, this what I want to happen. I want her to actually have a conversation with Reg because they have no reason to be angry with each other. Reg ain't had nothing to do with Rob getting popped.
He wasn't even around.
He wasn't even around. Plus, Nuck then already said he the one who had your brother and son murdered. Right? Didn't he say he was
Yeah.
responsible for Q and Rob? So that's what I'm hoping to happen. She want to get Tiff up out of there, but Tiff, man, Tiff is one of the biggest chicken heads in television history, man.
What?
She is pregnant with Rob's child, so it ain't even been 9 months since the love of her life that went down. She already got in a love triangle. Come on, man.
But she's not intimate with anybody. So I mean, I understand what you're
Emotionally, though,
saying.
emotionally, like she is detaching herself to these dudes. Like, just handle your business. You got a son who other people got who you haven't even seen. You can't take care of. You got a lot going on, and then you giving your energy and time to this dude, um, Trig, and now Nuck. You in the whole love triangle thing, and it haven't even been 9 months, and Rob's baby still in your stomach. That's disgusting to me, but I
She's not gonna get intimate with them. You gotta look at it like this too. I'm gonna give you a female's point of view. Her hormones is going all over the place. She's mourning her husband. Well, you might as well say it was because they were on the route to that. It was a business partner. That was somebody that she really grew with. She was very immature when she was with Emmett, so this was her real defining relationship with her, and she's coping with the loss of it. So I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's just companionship as
then
far
she
as that right now.
then she oh my bad calling him Trig. Victor, bring Trig back. Oh my god. It's so like come on, this show could be so much better with just subtle changes.
I
Bring
couldn't
Trig back
how
because
they was.
Trig wasn't having it. Trig should be in the Nuck role because you wouldn't even have all these problems and he would run it right. Am I tripping?
Yeah, but it is. Do you think that? Okay, let me ask you this question. Do you think that Alicia would sit down and if they take both of them out and they put him in charge and let him run it, he still got to have some type of force to keep the troops in line. Is he gonna be able to do all of that?
Yeah, I mean, you see what he did to Zay when Zay put his hands on Jake.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
agree.
still in him. Like he's still feared. They know his name. His name. But I just come on. Why they dragging this thing? I need Nuck up out of here, Moochie. And usually I like the villains, but Nuck is just he's just doing too. He too slithery. Even for me.
Yeah.
Too slithery. He gonna sit up there and pop his dad church. Talking about some yeah,
Yes.
I smoked it.
Just said it.
I had to do it.
We didn't even get there yet, though. I just with that.
And then you going after Tiff like all the women in Chicago. Dog,
There
what
you go.
happened, bro? Come on, man. No respect. This dude, he needs to go, man. He
I
got no
think Emmett
respect.
already was having a problem with it being Nook. He thought it was gonna be Nook. So when he comes out of this thing and he see Nook and Tiff together, he's gonna have a problem with it. Cause now he gonna have to deal with him with both of his kids. And it's just I just don't want him to be that close to them anymore. It's bad enough he's Ronnie's father.
And then I forgot, man. They just recycling. Like I forgot, Nuck was Keisha baby day. Like just no, like be with Victor. Come
I
on.
want to know if that's gonna happen. Do you think it's possible that Hannibal would have a conversation with Tiff about Nuck's idea for Duda to take out Q? Do you
Mm.
think that's gonna be brought up? Do you think they're gonna put two and two together and realize that it's Nook was behind all of this?
Yeah, if Hannibal smart, he would. But I don't think he's scared of Nuck.
Nah.
How many? We got one more episode. Oh man, there's so
But
many things that need to be tied up.
what you think of what's her
Who's that?
name? I forgot.
Jada.
Jada. No, not Jada. Her name's not Jada.
Oh, damn, the
I
girl
got her
from the
name.
neighborhood. I forgot her name on here.
Candace. That's her name. So Candace, she's gonna stay with him. Now I asked you before, do you think it's gonna be a problem between him and Dante?
Not for real. I mean, he
But
might feel away, but
I feel like Candace called Reg on this whole thing. He couldn't take getting his behind whipped by Emmett. That's why he pow-powed him.
yeah. And Reg kept it real. He ain't get mad.
Nah, he didn't.
Like that's what we gonna do.
Look, it's all your fault. This is his fault.
Hmm.
And how he looking like he don't know that. Like, how dare you say that to
He
me?
should have
No,
fought
no.
Emmett himself. Emmett
Yes.
would have had to. Remember how Franklin was getting beat up by Jerome, trying to
Mm-hmm.
keep Jerome from doing something stupid. That
Yeah.
should have been him getting beat up by Emmett, trying to
Yeah,
save
but
his
he a
life.
sucker though. You can already tell that. I mean, that's the fight that should have happened between Emmett and
Hmm.
Emmett and Damien. That's the fight that should have happened.
Yep. And then Emmett would have stayed. Because, I mean, come on, man. He could have done anything.
For both Tiffany and Keisha to be pregnant, they sure have a lot going on. It's too much, especially Tiffany to lose BD and the unborn child. Yeah, this is already wild. Yeah, that's why I felt bad for her, and nobody's considering all of those emotions. You ready to call her a bird? I don't think Tiff's a
Man,
bird.
she needs to.
I mean, she went through her little phase, but not now. She's not a bird to me. She's mourning, and she's coping with it.
She need to chill. Hire somebody to hook up. What you texting Nuck for late night? Oh yeah, thanks for doing this. I'm good with my hands. LOL. You flirting? Sit your flirty ass down somewhere and go think about life. Think about how you gonna take care of EJ and this new baby and get from under Alicia's crazy self. You got a lot going on. Think about your business. Concentrate on yourself.
I like the fact that Keisha jumped into action to continue to take care of Emmett's business. I'm glad she left there. She couldn't go back there. So she was like, I can't sit here. I might as well do something that needs to be done. And she went there and got open Smokies, got everything together, and even went through hiring somebody because they're going to bring back Kenya because she was on the register before. They're gonna see if they could also get Lene to work the register too, or work in
Man,
the
Papa
back.
back. Like, you shouldn't have fired my man.
She didn't fire. She
I'm
just
so
found
saying,
out
Emmett,
about all of
hey,
this.
hey, he ain't care. He ain't care nothing about red smoking.
Hmm.
He was
He
like,
just mad because he lost his damn job, so
I
he threw
would
with
be
that face.
too. Cause dude, he got fired for nothing.
Well,
All he had to do was say,
let's talk about the snow bunny ruining the congregation, and now she done stepped on his world and tore it apart, and now she's moving on. What's your thoughts on it?
man, first, this is typical. This is what he did. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I don't know if I believe this dude, but he did give a good a good sermon. And his second time, but I thought Dre was gonna be the one who took down his who stole his congregation.
That's what
But
I thought was gonna happen.
Dre
I
right
thought we
there
was
with
gonna,
him.
yeah, I thought we was gonna see that happen. Did you see his face when they was talking about how the church smell?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like why? Like he should have took over, and then that should just be Papa and really just Papa. But if they're gonna do it like that, that should have been Papa and he's in Zeke. Dre should
Mm-hmm.
be over there, you know what I'm saying, preaching to the Zeke's congregation, man. But what do I know?
Well, I call this scene "Penny Socks and the Hammer" because the hammer was in her underwear drawer. How'd she go from being the pastor's daughter to holding a hammer in her drawer? Because she think that she gonna be next. What's your take on it?
Seems like she getting smart to me.
This is the worst thing. She got a little boy and she got this thing firearm in here and nobody knew about this thing and it's still in the drawer. Do we see something happening with her little boy?
No, they probably took it. Hopefully, she got the clip somewhere else, but she probably don't. Yeah,
No.
you're right. I ain't even think about that. You got to store that better, way better than that.
Heck
But as
yeah.
far as her having it, yeah, but she too green to have it. So you're right. She don't need it because judging from this picture, you too green. You don't need to have no
All
firearm.
she needs is a sock with some batteries in it, like Kane and Mama used to do. That's what she could use that as a weapon. She don't need no pow pow. Moving on. Shredded chicken and melted Velveeta. Look.
Hey, Moochie, that don't sound bad if you season it up right with some
Yeah, yo, I'm
tortilla
thinking
chips.
about trying it. Shoot, holla
Right.
at your girl.
I was like, I throw some peppers in there or something.
I'll cut up some green bell
Some
peppers and throw it
seasoning.
in there.
Hey, that might be the move.
You
Uh,
know,
and then
I
you
wonder
gotta throw
if
some
Pastor
cheddar,
Ezekiel
some
took.
real cheese in there too.
They probably are gonna hook up again, but I don't think so because he lost everything, and she said, "I'm accustomed to a certain lifestyle," so she already let you know she was just there for the money, honey.
He been humbled, so hopefully, but if he was really a man of God, man, he would not be. Well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about his relationship with Nuck and things like that? Because I guess you got to preach to everybody. So, but
But
he
my
too much in the
thing is
mix.
this: do you think him and his daughter is gonna talk? Because those are the two that could bring Nook down. Kenya and Pastor Zeke have the most on Nook, and they could bring him down. She knows because Zay told her. Zay told her. Let me see if I could
I
get
could
her.
see that happening. Moochie them talking, and he like, well, you know what I'm saying? Zay did this, did that, and he killed Rob, and then he could say something like that, and then she be like, no, that didn't happen. Nuck did, and then he could tell Alicia, Nuck gotta go.
Do you see him doing it? Because I feel like when he said that confession to him, when he said that confession to him in the church,
If
talking
he'd do
about
that. Right, then what would he do to him?
Exactly. So my point is this: you got her talking about this pow pow. I think these two are gonna end up comparing notes, and they're gonna put everything together, and they're gonna know that Nook was behind a lot of this nonsense. And I feel like they need to do him just like they do Frankenstein in the Village. They need to come with torches and everything and get rid of dude. What's your take?
I agree. Nut gotta go, man. And this is odd for me to say because I got the villain T on, but this dude too slithery.
You said Tiff always had a hot pocket. Come on, Epic H. Oh man, for
Yeah,
real?
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see. She got a lot of brothers too. I'm surprised they didn't get involved with none of this mess. Do y'all remember when they beat Emmett behind on the L?
They forgetting Moochie. Come on, you can't do that.
Like it's like, yo, how you forgetting people? How you forgetting certain
That's
storylines?
unfair.
They
You know
abandoned a lot of stuff, and I feel like she had brothers, so that's why she was so tougher anyway. As far as not like bowing down to Emmett and not how can I say she was more wearing the pants in that relationship with him, and she was checking him for a lot of stuff. So I'm like they abandoned her. She had
Moochie.
a whole bunch of brothers back in the when this was originally going on. I'm trying to figure out how we ain't seen they brothers yet. How we ain't see Tiff's brothers yet, and she lost the baby father. I'm just
Moochie.
saying.
Moochie, come on, man. This is the shot. You know they're not gonna be consistent with the plot and things like that. How many times have they just dropped the storyline, forgot, bought somebody out? Like, come on. What's the purpose of this cop? What's the purpose of her?
The last time we see her, she's responsible for Brandon getting taken out to me.
Exactly. And like, why do they need her? Why do Nuck need her to take out Reg? He's
Well,
seen Reg plenty of, like he could have been taken out Reg.
so is seeing this cop a sign of seeing the Grim Reaper?
I hope they didn't bring Reg back just to smoke him. After all these years?
I think he going to jail. Or will he be on the run? Or will they figure it out and think that it's Nook? He's still getting trouble for taking the pow pow to Emmett.
Yeah, but Emmett survived. So and Emmett not about to go to police. So
Yeah,
actually
he
he
not. I don't think
good.
he. Huh?
Emmett ain't going to the police.
I don't
So
think he gonna say anything
he
either.
good. So what they gonna do is they gonna try to set Nuck up because that's why he was like, you gotta catch him doing something. And then
Yeah.
this dude is a snitch too, which we ain't even talk about that. he working with the police.
So, do
No,
you think there's gonna be some consequences behind you? I wanna ask you a question because we didn't cover it yet, and I wanna hold on, let me go to it. Is it this one? Wait, hold on. Now you see how he went. Keith went and said he got, I could get somebody for you where you need somebody with that thing on them, to handle your BI. I got her. I got somebody, but she's a chick. Do you think that this relationship is going to go sour between Keith, Reg, and I can't? They didn't give her name. I didn't get her name. To
Marcus
Marcus,
know her name.
Sarah. That's her name.
Yeah.
Okay, so do
She a
you think
pack.
this is? I
Yeah.
you.
She gonna get packed up quick.
I think she's gonna be responsible for that Boys in the Hood scene.
Mm.
That red car. We saw a red car when all of this happened. I don't know if you got the picture. If you do, I'll let you share your screen if you got it.
Nah, I don't got no pictures, Moochie.
Yeah. I think Detroit had it. Cause he's the one that told me about it.
I hope so. I need Bakari and Nuck up out of here, man.
I think Alicia had Tiffany sign over something to take her baby if she messes with Nook. I don't even think it's that. She has that, but she has some type of
Alicia's so grimy.
stipulations. She might have some stipulations going on in that will where she can't mess with nobody like that.
Look, but here's the thing. Alicia so grimy, man. After Tiff dropped that baby, she better be nervous. She better be nervous after she dropped that baby because Alicia get her up out of there.
Oh yeah.
Why
Do you?
not?
But I would rather her. My prediction was that Tiff will find out that it was Nook and she put him down. She'll rock him to sleep.
That would make me so happy. I would, I would have to give Tiff some props.
Yeah, she's overwhelmed with all of this, so she didn't sign this as of yet. I think she's going to get somebody else to look over this paperwork. What's your take on this?
If she was smart, she would.
That's foreshadowing. Tiffany's being silly and Alicia's one step closer to taking her baby. She didn't sign the papers, Steve. She didn't sign the papers. Chill. She did not sign the papers. I don't think. I think she gonna have somebody look over this paperwork, y'all.
Keisha, Keisha can
Mm-hmm.
do everything.
Will therapy work for this couple, Brillo?
No, no,
Do you think this is the beginning of the end of these fools?
yep, they cooked.
All right. Now, I had a question. She did this interview and she said she was caught up in some mistaken identity, right? Walk with me on this one, Brillo. Do you think we are going to see another problem with this whole thing with mistaken identity? Will it be mistaken identity with these two?
Hmm.
It's a theory that just popped in my head. I'm not, if it's too far fetched, let me know, y'all, in the chat. If y'all
What?
think it's gonna be a problem where it might be mistaken identity with the guy, the female that
Well,
Reg hired to be his shooter, and Smokey's new manager that's
what do
helping
I?
out the temporary manager.
Where do I know this shooter from? Where is she playing or something?
She was in something else, but I can't think of it right now.
Dog.
And remember, she's friends with the deaf girl that's Alicia's bodyguard. Remember, she was started out as not Alicia, uh
Candy.
Candy. I can't think of her name. I forgot her name on
Which
here.
one friends with her?
The one on the left, the one that's below me.
Okay, I ain't put that together.
She said it in the job interview. I caught all of that. You know how.
Oh, she played in Force.
She wasn't forced.
Who she played?
I
The
think she was, but we didn't see. It was like so brief that we saw her. Do you remember when Tommy had all those crews working and they was getting to work? She was
yeah.
she was in one of those scenes where I think she was part of
I saw her in something else too, though. She
yeah,
looked too familiar.
yeah, she was in something else too, but I can't think of it right now. But will we see a mistake with these two in like where they'll get mixed up and this girl will be like in the like mistaken for
I
this?
think,
What's y'all, like I'm just only reason why I thought about it because she said it that she said she almost got arrested but it was mistaken identity. That's what made me associate it with it. But I could be reaching. I always do.
I mean, it's possible for real.
Now he gave his confession about Papa's father. I want to know, is Zeke gonna say something? He seemed like he was taken back by the whole thing.
Man, Zeke, bro, you got to put an end to this, man. You got to get him off the streets, man. He murdering everybody. All of the murders is Nuck is doing. All of the murders down there, Nuck is doing them.
Oh yeah, she wasn't forced. That was the chick that Jannard took the chain from and the money. Remember when he was a
Oh,
fiend?
okay,
That's what.
yeah,
Yeah, she robbed. He robbed her.
okay, yeah. That's what.
Jake was already interested. He doesn't need Reg. Exactly.
I mean, he was, but I'm just saying to do something with his character.
Do you think he's gonna say anything to Alicia about this confession, or do you think he's gonna feel
Yeah,
guilty enough to say something to Papa? This kid, this
he might
guy's in
say,
this man's church after he took him out. He came to the funeral too, y'all.
he might
So
be
this ain't his
compelled to
first
say
time
something
back
to
in the
Papa.
church since he's been gone. He came to the funeral.
He might. He bet. I hope he don't say nothing to Papa, because Papa dumb enough to go to the police.
Yeah. Do you think that he's going to take over that church, even though they put the church in his name? Do you think he's going to try to swindle this church, this building, out of Papa and
It's
his family?
over.
That's because the mother was already reluctant. She doesn't want to be. She really doesn't like this. She
It's
feels
already.
like she's betraying her husband.
It's already gone, man. And it's Papa's fault. It's over. That church is gone. He's he. It's a wrap.
Do you think he's going to be laundering money for Nook?
Of
Because we
course.
went all the way around in a circle. This is why everything happened to Papa's father, because he did not want to bend the knee and take that dirty money. Yeah, all of this texting back and forth, and she's mad at him because you knew that Reg was alive and you didn't say nothing. So
Why would I say something? What
yeah,
Reg got to
like,
do with you?
I didn't know he was gonna do what he did.
Why would I tell you? Oh, Reg's still alive. Did you even know Reg? Well, everybody knew Reg, but still, why would I tell you that of all things?
I think Pastor Ezekiel's going legit. Okay.
If he going legit, he tell it on up.
All right, so he wakes up. Look, this is the part that you didn't like, right, Brillo?
I wanted to hear that.
You wanted to hear the flat line? Look, what do you think the relationship between Emmett, Darnell, and Damien, how is this gonna go now? Because they were all getting along so good.
Emmett is gonna be on some Zen stuff, man. He not going. He happy to be alive, man. He know how precious life is right now, so he not gonna give his brother no problems. And his dad already told him, gave him another chance. If you gamble again, you're out of our lives.
Do you think he's gonna gamble again?
He's a gambling crackhead, Moochie. Yes.
Look, I want to know what's gonna happen when Papa finds all of this. If Papa finds out all of this, as far as it's two bodies he took. So you got his dad, and you also got Rob. So he took out two key people, Nook, and he's gonna have to answer to this. I don't care how much redemption he think he's going to get. He's not getting that redemption. This was the same dude, the same guy. Let me put up the picture, y'all. Same dude, same guy that ran a whole. How can I say it? He ran a whole. He had a whole cat house. You know what I'm talking about. He was selling cats for sale, for
He
the
was
men's.
red. I mean, Nug been grimy though.
Yeah, so it's like, how he getting this redemption? I know he getting a redemption arc, but I feel like he's when we get there and we almost there, I don't think he deserves to be around much longer. He
No,
needs a
not
toe
after
tag
this.
on him.
Rob, like he could have, like, dog. Why they go to the pistol so quick? I don't know why people so mad that Emmett got shot. But did you see what Nuck did to Rob? He could have just beat Rob up, right?
Yeah.
Why not just beat Rob up? I guess because Alicia, or just scared of Alicia or whatever. But Nuck been a demon.
You said he been a demon.
Since the first seasons, didn't he slap little Kev up? for
Yeah,
coming to
he's
the house
yeah,
looking for Keisha. He was about to smoke one of them.
yeah, but you gotta look at it like this too. Reg is the same dude that beat up the track coach that was pushing up on Keisha because Emmett asked him to do it. So they were friends at one time. So this was something
Yeah.
that didn't have to happen. And thanks to Damien, this is why we here.
Hmm. But like, if you people saying he should have, okay, Emmett got the best of him, bro. Like that can't happen. Reg is not going to reform himself. You can't get beat up and still be the big bad wolf. So Emmett had to damn near get shot. I'm just saying, Moochie, how you
No,
get beat up and you the big bad wolf and get beat up by Emmett?
I get it. I get it.
It's not 1935.
I get it. But I still got a problem with it.
Of course.
I still got a problem with it. I feel like like he hasn't I feel like he doesn't deserve to move on from this.
Emmett
Jada
still,
did mention
no
he
harm, no
gave him.
foul though. Emmett's still alive.
I got a quick question. I had a theory. It was on my shorts, one of my shorts. Do you think that he's gonna come back and take that money out the box that Jada left over? Or is he gonna get caught, or is he gonna have a moment of clarity where he knows what he's doing is wrong and he shouldn't do it?
Moochie, what do crackheads do?
Oh God.
They
You
steal
just
from their
oh God,
family.
you just gonna have me wait. No, you didn't have to steal
They
Damien.
steal from their family. He's gonna hook up with the girl again, and then he's gonna be gambling, some type of gambling. He could be he'll be gambling, flipping heads or tails, and then you gambling big amounts like five and thousands that you don't even have. You ass betting. That's what we call it out here, or I don't know. Y'all might call it like that in New York too. That's ass betting, Moochie. You can't bet and you don't have the money.
No, that's what we call degenerates. He's a degenerate gambler. You're a degenerate.
Bro, in any era, that'll get you messed up in any era, Moochie. Not paying a gambling debt
Yeah.
in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, any
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, because look, I had watched my father was watching this with me. He's like, why they beating him up like that? I said he stole I said he gambled money and he couldn't pay the guy back. He said, oh yeah, that happens.
Even the OG
Yo,
know
my
back then.
father was like, oh yeah, that happens. Yo, I might start doing some reviews with
Hey, you
Nook
seen
is
it?
a hypocrite. He talk about people spinning for Emmett like he not taking everybody out for nothing. Nook and Reg both are clowns to me. You know what? You ain't
Cooking.
never lied, girl.
Chanel cooking, man. Because how you gonna kill your own man's for just for wearing a little jewelry? Like,
Mhm.
come on, man. I'm
That
selling all this dope. I can't get no chain.
do you think he did that so people could really fear him?
Yes. It wasn't about the chain because my man wasn't stunting like that. He had a little chain on. He sells drugs, Moochie. Come
Yeah.
on.
Look, he's doing his job, right?
That's the uniform, damn near.
No.
Smoked
Look,
his own man just so everybody else can see it.
yeah, that's why I think he did it just to look like
That's
the
why he
bad guy.
smoked Rob too.
Yeah, this is true.
Just to scare Zay. Zay was such a sucker.
But Zay was his cousin, though. I didn't understand why he had to do that. Do you think he did it because he knew that Alicia was talking to him?
He did it because he knew Zay could take over and was smart enough to run the business.
Now, do you think they're going to turn up for him even though he's alive now? Do you think they're going to be really coming after Reg because of this?
Ain't nothing they can do. He don't got no hitters. Ain't
I
nobody.
just, I,
Emmett
look,
don't got no. They ain't like that. And he's still alive. They not going to the police. Who gonna go after Reg?
okay, I had to ask the question, brother.
I'm saying who gonna go after Reg? Damien.
Nobody.
His dad. Not Trig is his brother. Ain't nobody. Nah.
I got
Mm.
the trailer. Do you want to look at it and see if we can make a couple of predictions right now?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Might as well play it.
Hold on. Give me a second so I can get it together.
Shout out to Emmett too, man. I don't want to. I like Emmett, but it would. I feel like it would have just been better, man.
Really?
Yeah, people would have been sad. We'd have had something to talk about. Like, you know what I mean?
What we talking about it now though? Why we gotta take them
You
out
would have
though?
felt it though because you
Emmett, the
care.
cancer came back.
I gotta marry Keisha before my mama dies. I'm throwing a block party encouraging the kids to put the guns down.
Whoever you got watching Reds needs to back up.
She just needs to catch him doing something he's supposed to be doing.
You and I both want the same thing.
And what is that?
To clean up the streets.
I got
Who
one.
you think is doing the jokes with him?
Uh, probably the stud chick, but I think
Okay.
that cop is gonna tell her about Bakari's vomit being on the scene.
Mm. Okay, so you think it's gonna be this? She already know about the vomit.
No, she gonna tell Alicia.
I think so too. I think so too.
She's gonna have to say something to make
She
Alicia
has to
open
because
up.
I said eventually that was gonna come out. So once she says something, how much you think Bakari gonna tell him? Is it gonna cost him?
He gonna tell everything that's his new, and she gonna lose it. I hope that. Oh man, I'm really I'm probably the only person. I hope that Reg get away, man. I feel like he good for the show.
So do you think he gonna leave town, or he just gonna lay low and be in the shadows, like you know?
Think he gonna? I think they gonna lock him up. He gonna get caught. They gonna set him up on a heist or something. Well, that's what the trailer looked like, but who knows? But I do think that's what they're gonna do.
Thanks for the super chat, Demarcus. I hope Dante don't marry Keisha and Emmett. I think Pastor Zeke is gonna do it. Oh, Trilla. Yeah, I think Pastor Zeke is going to do it. All right, so we've been here a little over an hour. Brillo, tell everybody what you got going on your channel, bro.
Bringing alive, like I said, I've been back. Took a little break. I was probably consuming too much of the world. Got the feeling a little down, but I'm back now, and the press tour is back open. So just keep your notification bells on. I'm locking in. Probably do BMF, do a couple videos, and I'm gonna do a live pack probably tomorrow.
All right, hopefully I'm invited. So keep y'all notifications on. This is Brillo from the Big Review. All right. Y'all know he one of my day ones. All right.
Oh yeah.
We talked about look, we had to bring up something last night. Let me come back on screen. We had to bring up something last night as far as do you remember when you was doing the show, the segment on my show was What Up Though? And you was
Yeah.
telling us stuff about the D?
Yeah.
We brought it up last night because I'm gonna get the clip of it so that way you could I'm gonna get the clip of it so you could see it. So I know it's BMF, and damn, it was about the PA boys. That's what it was about. I want to say it was DeMarcus that said that he think that Sterling Black is gonna get taken out, and I said no, they gonna be part of getting jammed up and getting locked
Yeah.
up.
If they keep
So can
Sterling
you
a legend.
Can you give us the lowdown on that real quick again?
Well,
Because I had to reiterate that you broke it down for us a couple of seasons ago.
oh yeah, the PA Puritan Avenue boys is a real thing, and Sterl did his time, and he's still alive to this day, if I'm not mistaken. But you know they change things up from time to time. But yeah, that's a that's real, and they was heavy press.
Mm-hmm.
So
Excellent. Moochie and Brillo was in the bushes listening. Who was in the bushes listening to y'all? You know, it always be people in the bushes listening to us. It always be those people in the bushes listening to us. And you know what else be in here, Brillo? The mice in the corner be in here. The mice in.
You know, I feel like our conversations have really helped me. I'm getting better. And I know you got a lot going on. I don't want to take up any more time with my bullshit. I'm good.
All right. So the mice in the corner be here. We know that. Just listen. If the mice are in the corner, just make sure y'all give us credit where credit is due. Don't just say it came from a fan or it came from somebody else. It came from another YouTuber that just probably got less subscribers than you, like myself. But you know what? I'm trying to get there. So please hit that subscribe button. You know, Brillo's link is in the subscription. Hit his button. He'll be back with the pack tomorrow talking about BMF. You're gonna be getting it from the D, from the plug. So, you know, keep y'all notifications on and holla at your girl. This is Moochilla's review. I'll be back. We doing the Sinners Tonight watch party. If you didn't look at the get with the link in the Discord, please go to the community tabs. See y'all at 9 o'clock. I'll be there with Inga, Tamika's Den, and a slew of others. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night, and I'm out, y'all. Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.